Hey guys, Famox here from Game on Your Face. Today I'm launching my new series. It's called NHL 14's Best. We're going to be looking at the best of NHL 14. Best lines, best lineups, best players. And today we're going to start it off with NHL 14's top 5 best Faceoff men. This list was based solely on their Faceoff taking capabilities and nothing more. What I did to test this was I bought who I thought were the top 10 Faceoff men. Then I played them in online games until they all took 20 Faceoffs. It took a good amount of time, but I think it's worth it. Hut Live Ryan Kesler. Kesler is currently going for 45K and is rated at 89 overall. At this stage of the game, I would say that he's a solid second or third line center. He makes for a great penalty killer because of his great speed and superb defensive ability. At 6'2", 202 pounds, he's also stronger than you might expect, and I think his size plays a role in why he's so good on the faceoffs. In the 20 he took, he won 14. That means he was 70%. That's pretty reliable. Joe Thornton. Jumbo Joe is in the same price range as HL Kesler, selling at 45K, but his overall is higher at 90. He was once known as the best faceoff man in the NHL series, and though his stats have gone down in recent years, he still takes number 4 on the list. I think he makes for a perfect third liner. His huge stature is part of the reason he is so good, because it makes him very effective when using the tie-up faceoff. Thornton is also one of the better passers in the game. I wouldn't consider him elite like Crosby or Datsuk, but he's definitely top tier. In the 20 faceoffs he took, he tied with Kesler at 70%, winning 14. But I put him ahead on the list because I feel like his size will make a difference in the long run. Paul Gaustad. Gaustad is the cheapest player on the list, coming in at 1,000 bucks. He's also the biggest, at 6'5", 223 pounds. He's obviously not going to get big minutes, but I feel like he should be a key piece for any team. I always see people putting guys like Rookie of the Year Johnson and Monahan as their 4th line center, but in my opinion, Gaustad would be a much better choice. There's nothing worse than having your top 3 lines fatigued and needing to rely on your 4th line to win a defensive zone draw. With Gaustad in the middle, you can be confident that you will win it 90% of the time. Well, actually, it's 80% because Gaustad won 16 out of the 20 draws that he took. Jonathan Toews. Toews is probably the best all-around player on the list, but at 475K, he's also the most expensive. Toews is undoubtedly a first-line center. He has it all: speed, strength, skill, and great defensive awareness. He's the definition of a complete player who can get the job done on all sides of the ice. But most importantly, he's great on the draw. He won 18 out of the 20 that I took with him, putting him at 90%. Now for number 1, Patrice Bergeron. He shares the same price as Kesler and Thornton at 45K, and just like everyone else on the list, Patrice is pretty big. However, he's not very strong. In fact, I would consider him to be quite weak. He's easily bumped off the puck and doesn't handle hits too well either. However, when it comes to doing the centerman's job, Bergeron is textbook. He's an elite passer, better than both Toews and Thornton. He's also great in his own zone. I never find him out of position, and if he is due to my mistake, he can make up for it with his great poke check. But his greatest ability, of course, is his faceoffs. If you've ever wondered why so many people use Bergeron as their first line center, well, this is why. In his 20 faceoffs, he won 19. That's right, he only lost once. And it was actually the first draw, so he won 19 in a row. So there you have it, the top 5 faceoff men in NHL 14. But before we go, here's the list of the other 5 that didn't make it. Datsuk, 13 out of 20. Duchesne, 13 out of 20. Crosby, 12 out of 20. Stoll, 10 out of 20. And Ryan Getzlaf at 9 out of 20.